Meet record breaker Deb Hoffman, who has the largest Winnie the Pooh collection in the world. The 48-year-old is such a fan of the lovable bear. She's been buying anything with his face on for 20 years.
I hold the Guinness World Record for the largest Winnie the Pooh and Friends memorabilia collection in the world. It's fun. It doesn't hurt anybody until, it's a difference between the mortgage and Winnie the Pooh. I'll probably continue collecting Winnie the Pooh. I'm in excess of 8,900, hoping by the end of the year to hit 10,000.
The incredible collection is thought to be worth a staggering £65,000, and it's so large it takes up 4 rooms of the home she shares with husband Gary.
I tease with my husband Gary that we're probably going to have to look at the neighbor's house and maybe expand in another direction.
Deb fell in love with the popular children's character as a child.
This is my very first Winnie the Pooh ever. This is the one that I got when I was 2 from my father. It went everywhere with me as a kid, probably till the time I was 10.
But it wasn't until her 20s that she seriously began collecting.
It was right around the time that Disney was putting Winnie the Pooh in different costumes other than his traditional red shirt. And I would see one and I'd say, oh, that's really kind of neat, and I would buy that one, and then there'd be another one and I would buy that one too, and I think, it just took on a life of its own and started to escalate.
By scouring thrift stores, newspapers and magazines, she's picked up some incredible finds.
This bee is really kind of neat because he was part of the original costume that was used by Disneyland and Disney World back in the 60s.
Deb's husband, Gary, is thankfully very supportive of her hobby.
There are 2 rules associated with Winnie the Pooh. 1, I get to tease Deb about her collecting, and 2, as long as I don't get kicked out of bed, she can keep collecting.
But Deb admits not everyone understands her love of Winnie the Pooh.
I would say that I have 2 types of friends. Those people who really embrace the immensity of the collection. There's another group of friends and relatives that don't quite understand the attraction to having so many. I see my friends and family probably go 50-50.
The collection is so large, Deb says she'll be able to open a museum one day, and she's determined not to stop collecting.
In the last 5 years, going from $38.91 to $10,000 is quite an escalation. But I don't know, I guess it's fun, it doesn't hurt anybody until, it's a difference between the mortgage and Winnie the Pooh. I'll probably continue collecting Winnie the Pooh.